Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Takesfrombelow. This is Kandarp.
This is Aayushi.
This is Jenny.
Hello, guys. Welcome to our episode. Today's episode is pranks gone wrong. So let's start. Let's go rock paper scissors. You two, because I lost last time.
I don't remember what it was. All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah!
Hang on, sorry. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors, shoot. I was like, first I thought you were gonna do rock. I don't know. That's why I was like, okay, she did not do rock. So, all right, where's my story? Hold on. Okay. So my u/OK dash swimming 9365. So the title is, Am I the asshole for being furious with my pregnant wife over a prank?
Your wife's pregnant, so yes.
I don't know how big the prank is, but yeah.
Right, what do you think?
Hmm.
Okay. So I, 31 male, I have been with my wife Lisa since college. She's currently 7 months pregnant with our first baby. My wife Lisa is witty and likes to play jokes on me. For example, she likes to pass off fake facts and stories as real and see if I'm believe in them. Lisa was a theater kid, and so she's great at acting and selling these stories. I used to fall for her pranks all the time since I'm gullible and she's so convincing. However, now that I have been with her for so many years, I can typically tell when she's messing with me. She's upped the antics over the years, and so she can occasionally get me to believe one of her jokes. Today, when I got home from work, Lisa had tears in her eyes and told me she needed to talk to me about something. I was seriously worried and sat down with her immediately. I asked what was wrong several times, and she kept saying it was hard to talk about and she was terrified I did leave her. I kept pressing, and she told me she had an affair with her boss several months ago and wasn't sure if the baby was mine. I asked if she was serious, and she said she was 100% serious and started crying even harder. I got up, started pacing, and tried to gather my thoughts. After a few minutes, Lisa bursted into laughter and said she was just joking. I was furious. I said it wasn't funny in the slightest to make jokes about cheating and the child not being mine. Lisa then said she was a bit offended that I believed that specific prank and not several others. She said she couldn't believe I actually thought she cheated on me. She then got teary and asked why I didn't trust her. I asked I asked why I would trust her after she pulled that prank on me, managed to cry telling me about it, and continued with the prank even though I was viably upset. Lisa said it was harmless and I was blowing things out of proportion. She continued to ask why I didn't trust her, and I told her I needed some space. I ended up going to a speakeasy and have been away from the house ever since, even though Lisa has called several times. I know it was a prank, but I think this joke went way too far, especially with the tears. Also was clearly upset, as anyone would be, and she should have stopped it as soon as she realized I was actually falling for it. Usually, Lisa's jokes are funny, but this one really got to me for some reason. Am I the asshole and am I overreacting? I feel badly because she's very pregnant with my child and I don't want to stress her out, but I need space right now.
No, I don't think he's overreacting. That was a bad prank.
That
It
was a
was.
horrible
That
prank.
was
And what if she really did though, and she was just testing
like
to see how he is?
how he plays with goes
Yeah,
with it.
But
Yeah,
that's what I was like thinking.
like no, what
I was like, what if she actually
did that?
did that
Yes.
and then she saw and she actually thought he's gonna leave her. So she's like, haha, I'm
Yeah, like, what's wrong with
joking.
you?
Yeah, that
She's
Right?
trying. I know she's a good
Mhm.
actress. That's a little much.
that's a lot.
But then
I
also
would
that makes me
investigate.
feel like I won't be able to trust you if you can get tears out so easily.
Yeah, that would freak me out. I'd be like, nah,
Yeah,
go
Right?
have your
Like,
boss's baby.
what else can I trust you with if
Yeah,
you can
that was
cry so
weird.
easily?
Yeah. And here I was thinking she was good because she was pregnant.
I
She's
know.
probably lying about being pregnant. Because she has the biggest
jokes.
bag of
I'm
all time.
pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
There's a pillow underneath.
Yeah, this whole time. That would be wild.
I
Oh my
know,
god. Oh my
right?
god.
Yeah. I feel like
think
you
that was
might
a
want to
very
get
bad
tested.
prank.
Yeah, you might want to get tested for a lot
DNA
of
tested
things.
and just make sure that baby is actually yours.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.
I know. So the top comment is not the asshole. Send her fake divorce papers and let her see how funny it is for
Good
her.
one.
There you go.
Yes.
And then laugh about it. It's like, ha ha.
I pranked you. Someone said that's totally harmless. Someone else commented, actually, comparative to what Lisa did, this would be pretty harmless. A taste of her own medicine, definitely. But I did argue the OP should take a much more serious approach. What if the pregnant wife was only partly joking? Oh, that's what we said. Maybe she cheated before, but is uncertain the baby is OP's. Maybe she testing out the waters to gawk at true reaction. Paternity is something no sane person jokes about. As mentioned in many comments above, he should ask for a real paternity test.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said. Yeah, I don't think it was a good
That was
idea
a
to
bad joke.
joke. I don't think I would ever joke that my child is not yours.
Yeah, that's horrible. You're a
Yeah.
horrible person.
Oh,
It's not funny.
especially at 7 months.
Yeah.
Also, do you want that stress? No.
Yeah, why? Like, why do that to
Do
yourself?
you even have energy to joke about it? Like,
Yeah, that's
you're
I mean,
full
clearly
blown.
they do,
I
but
know.
clearly she has the energy. But
Yeah.
still, I mean, I guess it makes it easier for her tears because at that point you already are an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But still,
I also like, I hate pranks, to be honest.
Me
with.
too.
I feel like
They're
prank
not
is supposed to
fun.
be something that we can laugh together.
not
If
at
if
you.
you're laughing at me and I'm upset, it's not a good. It's
I
not a prank
agree.
because you're hurting my feelings
Yeah.
at this point. So
I don't
yeah,
like that at
I don't think.
all.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
yeah. Not a
Let's
fan of
move
it.
on.
Yeah.
All right. So we can rock paper again?
Yeah.
It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Damn it. I know. I'm like, maybe.
And I wasn't even watching you.
I know.
Oh my god, that is rude. That
It is. He was just
I was
like,
actually watching on the video.
"Mm,
I was
okay.
like-
You know,
I was-
good. At least he
Oh
was
my
still-
god, I could have done that because I'm like, I could have just seen it.
I was
and
like
been
watching on the
good.
laptop, and I'm
my
watching the
God.
videos, like what she's
Oh my
doing.
God.
I was like, I see it.
I'm so stupid.
Love it.
I was like,
Oh my god, what is happening?
my double chin. I showed my double chin.
I don't think
Got
nobody
my trouble.
cares. Maybe you got quadruple.
Wait, delete it right. We'll see how the chins look. Oh gosh.
We are so real.
God. So, anyways, enough about the doubled and triple and quadruple chins. So, or single chins. Picture was posted on Am I the Asshole or AITAH. Username, delete it. So, profile's been deleted, but the post is still there. Is Am I the Asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend because of caught cheating prank? Another prank gone wrong.
No,
I'm gonna say no for
No.
this one.
because clearly in the first one we saw what
We
happened.
learned.
No,
Mm-hmm.
break up.
Break up with everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. So, all right. So going into the story, I, 26 male,
Mm.
broke up with my girlfriend, 25 female, of 2 years because something that happened recently. And now my friends are saying I massively overreacted. So a few days ago, my girlfriend and a close mutual friend decided to play a prank on me. The prank was that they filmed a scenario where I, quote, caught them in the bed together, pretending they were hooking up. They set up a hidden camera in the bedroom. And when I walked in, I saw him in just the boxers and my girlfriend in a bra and panties, startling him, acting like they were in the middle of a hookup. To make it more realistic, they even made some noises and tried to act like it was happening for real. I was shocked, furious, and immediately confronted them as I thought it was real at first, like an actually betrayal. And then I walked out in the room and started leaving the house. When they followed me screaming it was just a prank and then showed me the video they had been recording. To be honest, I felt completely betrayed, not just by the idea of the prank, but also because how they had gone undressed to film it. I know it meant to be funny to some people, but for me, I felt disrespectful, and I was hurt. The whole thing felt like violation of trust, even though I knew they weren't actually cheating. I told her I couldn't be in a relationship with someone who would do something like that, and I ended things right there. She's devastated, and our friends have been telling me I overreacted. They think that it was just a harmless prank, and I should have taken it better. But I can't shake the feeling that I crossed the line. But I can't shake the feeling that it crossed the line for me, especially with how intimate and uncomfortable it felt to see them in that situation, even if it wasn't real. Now I'm left wondering if I made the right decision. I'm starting to doubt myself because everyone else seems to think I blew it out of proportion. What do you think?
Break up.
Yeah, everyone else is
And that friend is not your true friend.
not your friend. And why is your girlfriend in her bra in front of your friend? Like, no,
Like
that
what?
just seems like
And
they
like they're
wanted.
making sounds, and I want to know,
Yeah.
like, did he say anything about like what position they were in?
Yeah, like how were they? Were they standing up? Were they
Or they
laying
just
down?
like
Were they
sitting
like in
on
their bed
on the-
together,
on the
cuddling?
end of the two
Yeah,
bed
yeah. Were
corners,
they
and they were still like
Acting
with
like they were mid hookup.
No, absolutely not. No,
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 Break up
and they were
from-
making noises.
Yeah, no,
Ew.
that's so gross. Like that's way too intimate. Like
It
to do as a
is.
prank.
And like I don't want like my best friend
Yeah,
to have mutual friends or
yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
to have like felt touched and my girlfriend anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's too
no.
much.
I would never. No.
No, they can
Can't
be
trust
together
them.
now.
Yeah, they
Yes,
can be
I was like, you
together.
can't trust them.
Boxers and bra.
Yeah, no, it's
no.
so inappropriate.
No.
Yeah, I don't like pranks at all. Jesus.
Was she like grinding on him? Like I don't
That's
know.
what I wonder. Like,
You know?
we're like, what?
And come on, human body. His body has to react to
Yeah,
that.
right? He was probably so happy he got to do
Come
this. He's like,
on.
yes, finally.
Attracted or not,
know,
it
right?
would. It
Yeah.
would. Like there is.
Yeah.
It's
The
it's
situation.
human body. Like
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's
Yeah.
gonna like.
Oh
Come
God.
on. Oh my
funny.
god. No.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And all
Break
those
up.
friends. I know. You know what? I would love to see your partners to do the same prank on
Exactly.
you
Like no one
and
would
see
be
what it
happy with
feels.
that.
Or are they told, or girlfriend and that friend is telling different kind of story, or
You
maybe
think?
you know
Possibly.
they could be like, oh, we just played prank, but they don't know that they were in their undergarments and they took it that far. It's
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
Possible.
It's possible.
So
But
there's
also, regardless, clothes or no clothes,
Yeah,
it's still a bad
still-
prank. Icky.
yeah.
All those YouTuber pranks. Have you seen these? Like
Yes.
cheating pranks and
Yeah, I
all?
don't like them.
So there's an update on there. So one of the first update is I did not. The OP says I did not expect this many responses. Thank you guys. She posted it here earlier and sent me a link to her post. I know she wants me to watch the video to prove it. Was it all a setup or a plan? But I feel she still doesn't get that I'm upset about her disregard and disrespect for me and our relationship. Anyways, I'm going to sign off for the night. But then there's an update following that saying my ex-girlfriend, who is my ex-girlfriend was really upset with all the hate she received online and blamed me for painting her in a bad light.
You did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did that to
OP said the same thing.
And she posted it, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean,
OP said that I told her I did no such thing. She just didn't like that she got called out on her behavior. The mutual friend who was part of the prank is now also pissed off at me and saying I went way overboard. I told him them both to F off and have blocked their numbers. Our friends have since started taking this more seriously after reading some of the comments on here, with few taking my side and saying what my girlfriend and friend did was horrible. Others still think that it was all unnecessary and I should have just have laughed it off and moved on. Which I think that was stupid.
but
I don't. It's. I don't
I
think.
feel like those friends, I would love those friends to actually go through and see what happens when someone plays this kind of pranks on,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
even normal pranks on
Yeah.
you. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was one of the top comments was similar to what you said earlier. That so the post was not the asshole. How does your girlfriend of 2-year not know you well enough to know what you would find funny?
Funny, yeah.
Like even if your prank all the time was with each other, she should know you and what you would find actually funny. If you're not laughing, it's not an actual. It's not an actually a prank.
Yeah.
It's just them hurting you and them blaming you for being hurt.
It's
So
gaslighting
true.
too.
It is.
Like, come on. Like, I mean, even in the first story too, right? Like, she was gaslighting. She's like, "Oh, you don't trust me." Like,
Mhm.
but you played the prank, you know?
Yeah.
So now I'm just reacting to your prank, and you think that now, hey, you did not trust me. Same situation over here. She's probably gonna be like, "Oh, you don't trust me." Like, what do you mean?
Real.
Like, you don't know me?
Yeah.
You should know your partner by now.
Mhm.
So the first comment, like, yeah, they're right. But can we find the story?
Yes, I
Her.
did have it. Now the question is where'd it go? Here we go. Got it.
All right.
Exciting.
Where'd it go?
Oh no.
There you go. All right. So let's hear the girl's side of the story and what she thinks. And then again, her original comment, her original post is also deleted. So somebody
So okay. I mean,
the
like,
girlfriend's post is deleted. She deleted her profile too.
yeah, because
So-
people were calling her out,
Mhm.
right?
But somebody actually saved it and reposted it on the same post, but they just posted it as a comment.
Okay, so I guess we won't be able to see the video.
No, unfortunately, that I was not.
YouTube it.
I'd be able to find it.
Someone deleted it and nobody got to
That's
it,
true.
right?
Maybe.
And she probably posted it over here to show that it was a prank. Maybe she never posted on YouTube,
Maybe.
right?
So let's see. Let's see
Because
what.
trust me, if there was a story out there, video out
Someone
there,
would else
someone
found
on
it,
Reddit
you're
would have
right.
gone
Yeah,
to
they're
it. If they
detectives.
found this,
Yeah.
they would have
You're
looked for the
right.
video.
Mm-hmm. So do we want to hear her side of the story?
Yes.
All right. So her side of the story is her title was, "I think my boyfriend is overreacting for breaking up with me over my caught cheating prank. Am I the asshole?"
Yes. Yes. Yes.
My boyfriend posted here a few hours ago and shared the link with me to show me what people thought about what I did and that he is not overreacting. I thought I would come here on here and give my version of the event for more nuisance take. I planned the cheating prank with our close mutual several days ago. We were hanging out, scrolling through TikTok videos, and came across the prank shorts between couples. We ran down the rabbit hole and ended up watching YouTube videos of cheating pranks. And I mentioned it would be funny to try cheating prank on my boyfriend to find out what his reaction would be. He said he would do one with me, and I agreed because it was someone my boyfriend liked and trusted, so I thought it would be harmless. It started out as a hypothetical plan, but over the course of the conversation and while hashing out the details, it turned into a real plan, and we agreed on the day we would do it. When my boyfriend would be out and come back home to find us, in quote, together. We set up the camera, filmed ourselves talking about the prank, and set it up on top of the dresser in the bedroom and got into position. We were laughing throughout, and it was all in the video. To make it believe, I told him to take his shirt off. He said, yeah, I should probably do the same. So he did. Then he thought it would be even more believable to provide that shock factor if also took off our pants.
Oh,
In hindsight, this was a terrible idea, but I agreed on it. You know how the rest of the story went from his post, but from but what he didn't mention is that he refused to watch the video I recorded showing that it was a planned prank, that we only took our clothes and got into sex position when we knew he was home. I understand that this prank was extra and hurtful to him. For that, I'm sorry. But I'm not cheating on him. I did not mean to disrespect our friend relationship. I think him breaking up with me is a massive overreaction because other than this incident, which I now massively regret, our relationship was great. We shared 2 wonderful years together and moved in together over the summer. I plan on deleting the video and won't be sharing it on social media, but I will share it with him first for proof of my innocence.
You,
that video
Yo.
It's a
isn't proving
bad,
anything.
it's a
Yo.
bad prank.
hold on a second. First of all, I feel that guy wanted to get into her pants. That's why he was like, what if we
Yes.
take off our shirt? What if we
Yes.
take
With
off
the
our
pants.
pants? It would be
Oh
so.
my God.
And her, she might have some kind of feelings. Maybe she's like, I want to see him in his boxers. You know?
Why
I
were
don't
they
know.
watching
Like, I would
cheating
be like,
videos together?
or what if they were like, oh, they were just watching videos and stuff, and then something was happening, and they're like, let's go
That's what
that.
why
And then they were like, you know what? Let's radio us. And then they're like, you know what? If we get caught, we can usually use this as an excuse that we
so
are
true.
pranking you.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I mean, I'll give her the benefit of doubt in the sense that
She's that
they
gullible.
took the video. I mean, yeah, they made the plan, and according to her, there's
What if
proof
they
on
were
the
wrong?
video.
All
No, but I get what you're saying though. The guy had other intention.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's like, yeah, let's take the pants off too, because the guy's the one who suggested it.
Let's take the pants off.
Exactly.
And like, I'm sorry, but like, if someone tells me that for a prank, I would be like, "Fuck you, get the fuck out of my house."
Yeah,
right?
that's
Like,
weird. I wouldn't.
and also like, that how, let's say they thought the boyfriend is coming home, but he's not.
Yeah.
It's someone else, next door neighbor, right? Just walking by the hallway to get to their door. Where would it have that gone?
Right. And when they were
At
watching
this
cheating
point.
videos together, was the boyfriend in on it, or was it just them
No,
hanging
it
out
was
watching cheating
them
videos?
too.
That's
Them
weird.
too.
That's
We're watching.
weird. Like,
And
who
she's
does
like,
that?
I want to play
And
this
he's
prank
just
on.
like plotting the whole
And
time.
he's like,
yes.
I'll do it
Yes.
with you.
Yeah,
Because
that was
he
weird.
signed himself up. He's like, you know what? Before you go
Yeah.
ask anybody else,
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he definitely wanted to get into her pants.
100%.
I'm pretty sure about that. And if she fell for all this, she's way too gullible.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
The
Oh,
top
honey,
comment.
you know, have you seen the How I Met Your Mother?
Mm.
Have you?
I was gonna say, which
Probably
episode are we
seen a
talking
few
about?
episodes.
There's like a whole lot.
honey. Oh,
Oh
honey.
yes,
That's like,
honey.
oh, honey. Come on.
Everybody knows her by the honey, but nobody knows her actual name.
Yeah,
Everybody knows her by the
because
honey.
she's so gullible, and
Mm-hmm.
she says some stuff, and people are like, oh, honey.
Like they feel bad for her
Like,
because she's
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Like stuff like this.
That's
Let's
funny.
take our
Like,
shirt off. Or let's take our pants off. It would be more, oh, honey.
Yeah, that's
I remember
funny.
one of the things
That's
was
not what his intention
Right, right.
yeah. I remember one of the things I remember is like, oh, I wouldn't give him my social security to a random person, but he was a prince of Nigeria.
Oh, honey.
Not the Prince of Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, it's
I had
interesting
a
because
interesting
Opie
story
referenced
about
herself.
Princess of Nigeria?
not Prince of Nigeria, but someone was trying to send money to China
For their prince.
because their fiance is overstayed in China and he's in jail. So
They always believe them.
I'm like, so he overstayed, he's in China and they're letting him use cell phone.
Make it make sense, lady. Was she older?
Please. Yes, she was.
It's so sad that they prey on them.
And they're like, yes, he's
Yeah.
my fiance. How long have you been together?
So sad.
10 months.
How much money did she lose?
Oh no, luckily,
Oh, you stopped her?
yeah,
That's great.
but
You really helped her.
yeah, it was. She still didn't believe, but
Right.
I had to get higher up, and we were like, yeah,
Like you were being scammed.
yeah, I've been scared.
That must have been hard for her. But you,
But because she was older, like I can
yeah.
different people can handle it differently who are more experienced on like those elder abuse and
Yeah.
stuff. So I had to refer it to them because I was like, yeah,
you
please
can
handle
only do
her.
so much.
Yeah. But yeah, it was funny. Oh no, the best one is Keanu Reeves was asking for money.
Wait, the real Keanu?
So this woman was trying to transfer money because to her different account because she wanted to send money to Keanu Reeves. He's stuck in Europe while he's shooting for a movie and he cannot access his money. Okay? And Jenny, Keanu Reeves called to help, right? To help. And guess what? If you listen to the call, so Keanu Reeves calls the bank and he's like, "Oh, hi. My friend XYZ is trying to send me money. I'm a Keanu Reeves." And guess what? He has Indian accent.
I mean, Keanu's a great actor.
I mean,
He just put his accent on.
yeah, he's like, you know what? Let
Yeah.
me just have Indian
Oh
accent
my
so I'm more believable.
What idiots? Why are people so stupid? But I'm sure they were
Anyways,
older.
going back to that.
Oh, yeah.
We're going off topic.
Sorry,
Way off
but
topic.
yeah.
But it was interesting because similar to what you said, like, oh, honey. So I don't know if this actually OP that posted it, but it was removed. So somebody re-commented on it. That's what it seems like. But it says OP, comma, my 4-year-old brain thought this was a good and funny idea. Now that my boyfriend is now my ex, as he has given me a lifelong time out from his life. My 3-year-old brain, I'm losing IQ, point as I speak, is telling him, why is he blaming me for this? I'm only 2 years old. Further brain damage. And am I and am not responsible for my shitty 1-year-old behavior. My fictitious brain says, WTF.
I didn't
Huh?
get it.
What the heck? Is
I
she
didn't get
did
it?
not
pretending to be
fucking
4
get
years
it.
old? What?
So essentially, the idea is
She's just a baby?
no,
She's a kid.
gullible,
She's
kid,
gullible.
or stupid.
Oh,
Honey.
I'm
Oh,
trying to. I'm
honey.
trying
so-
to think.
That's what I said, the
I'm trying to think
honey
it's-
part. The honey.
Okay, I'm thinking like
Oh, I'm thinking
she
like the honey.
commented something like this, and I was like, "Oh, honey, okay, yeah,
Yes,
that makes sense."
honey.
Yes. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, we're like, huh?
I was like, wait, you didn't get the joke? I was like,
I got it. Oh, I got it. I ruined
Wait,
it,
did
but I got
someone
it.
else comment that about her? Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
She's
Oh,
still doing
honey.
it.
oh, honey.
Oh, honey, you have to see that.
Yeah.
Show, man.
I did watch some episodes, but I don't remember. Who were they talking about? The redhead?
There was one girl, like No,
random
some
girl.
random girl
random
that
girl.
he dated, and
Gotcha.
they called
Yeah.
her "Oh Honey"
That's funny.
because, and they couldn't remember her name. That's
She was
what-
known as Honey.
Oh Honey.
So yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
good. I'm surprised that she made the post. I'm pretty sure she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna show him that people are gonna be like,
Yeah, no.
your boyfriend is the asshole for not believing in you and not trusting you." Maybe that's how she's looking at.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right.
One of the comments was like, they were like, she was cheating on her. She was actually doing it.
I seriously think they were
I
cheating.
agree.
Because it was like,
And they
actually,
were
her
like, let's
post-
just start recording, and it's a coincidence that they wanted to record themselves.
I really want to see that video.
Yeah, and then one part was like, why is she not going to share the video?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, share it.
share
She's
it.
like, why is she not sharing
If
it?
she's actually
except for the
pranking.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows it would make her look worse. That's why she deleted
I'm
it.
telling you, I think they were cheating.
Yep.
But
Yep.
they're like, ha 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 ha, you guys are, we were prank. And even OP did not really see the video. She tried to
Yeah.
show
Yeah,
the
she
video,
showed
but
to him.
he
She's
never
like,
really
no,
saw
I'm
the
not.
video.
He didn't need to. He
He's
already
like, I
knew.
don't
He's like,
wanna-
no,
Yeah.
I'm done.
I don't care.
So painful.
Yep. All right.
All right. So my story's from r/ am I the asshole from username deleted. So everyone's deleting their stories, I guess. So
Juicy stuff.
the title is, am I the asshole for going home after my husband dangled me over the parking garage edge as a prank and I thought he was unaliving me?
What the? Like, why?
Yeah,
That,
that-
like,
What is wrong with people?
yeah,
it's like, what?
What is wrong with people?
Oh, they're hanging somebody
Yeah.
over? Like,
If-
just, what if you accidentally know?
Yeah.
What if he was
Like, go.
wanting
Oh
to,
my
like,
God,
just testing the waters, you know,
yes.
and just like,
I forget it. Even if it
just
was
gonna
just a prank, what if accidentally
I don't know.
slipped
Slipped
the
or
hand slip or
something,
something?
I don't.
you
that could
would
be
be
a
going
prank.
to jail.
Yeah,
And I would say
Over
yeah,
a stupid
book
prank.
him.
first degree murder.
Yes.
Like, seriously.
Intentional. I
Alright.
wouldn't say accident. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no. All right. So, hello Reddit. This happened a couple of days ago. I went out with my husband to eat at a place nearby that we had booked for that time, and he had wanted to go for a while, and he had been really looking forward to it. And I drove him there, and we parked on the top floor of the parking garage nearby. And we got out of the car and started walking down the stairs, which were right on the edge of the parking garage. He started talking about how high up we were and jokingly asked if I thought I could survive if I jumped down from there, and obviously I wouldn't have. As we were turning down the stairs and we were right next to the edge, which had a small railing before a straight drop, he shouted out, "Say goodbye," and suddenly grabbed me and picked me up and brought me over the edge and dangled me there. And I was effing screaming out and I was so scared. I thought he was going to unalive me. And he held me over the edge for a second and then pulled me back and put me down, and I was in shock, and he was laughing like it was the funniest thing ever, and I was still processing what he just did to me. I was legitimately shaking, and I lost my appetite and mood to be out, and I just decided I wanted to go home, and I told him I'm going to go home, and he said it was just a joke, and he was just trying to have fun. And I told him he can come home with me now or he can take the bus, but I'm driving home right now. And he said I ruined the date because he'd really been wanting to eat there and huffed on the way back. And I was still shocked because I was literally hanging over the edge and I called to tell them we aren't showing up. And I got home and I was just thinking about it and started crying. And he didn't even come over and console me. And he apologized later, but it was like, sorry you got scared instead of sorry for doing something I shouldn't have. And my mood was just ruined for the rest of the day. So Reddit, am I the asshole for going home?
Fuck now. Divorce.
Yeah, he's trying to
I mean,
He's
I
trying
get the
to-
idea.
I'm
I get the
pretty sure-
prank.
I
thing. No, listen, wait. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
All right.
I get the idea behind the prank, but I think he took it too far, like literally lifting her up, putting it on over the edge. So there's been many times where I may have been part of that, where like, all right, we're walking along the edge of something, and you're like startle them.
Oh
Like,
no.
I've done that, but Not necessarily where you like literally lift them up and
Yeah.
hang them over the edge.
Or like, haha, would you survive this?
Yeah,
But
no.
yeah.
That's different.
That's
That's
so
what I was saying. I was like, I
different.
get the idea behind it, but I think the way he executed was
Why do
too
you want to
much.
startle someone too? What if that person gets scared and loses the balance and goes off?
Yeah.
Kandarp, you don't want to do that. It's not funny.
That's like,
But like, he is such an asshole. Cause one, he was like, I still want to eat, and I'm sorry you got scared.
yeah.
What the fuck?
That's like literally divorce territory.
I think so.
Like, he's trying to kill me, unalive you.
OP, you didn't have to tell him, like, hey, if you want to come home, sit in the car right now or come in the bus. No, I would just drive away and leave that guy, leave him wherever he is and let him figure it out how to get home. And I wouldn't even go home because I wouldn't want to see him.
Yeah. You live with a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
But comments, of course, everyone was saying not the asshole, pretty much.
What is wrong with people taking
Yeah.
pranks too far, guys?
Yeah.
Too far. She was not laughing. She was crying. She was
Yeah.
scared for her life. It's not a prank.
Someone said the audacity to claim she ruined dinner after he put her life at risk. Like, literally,
Yeah.
That I get, yes.
You know what? You did that to yourself. If you really wanted that dinner, you could have just kept walking instead of doing that. He lifted her up.
Yeah.
And did
she
all
needs
that.
to leave.
That's what I said. That was a bit much. That was
Yeah.
overdoing
Girl,
it.
Yeah.
Please
Run.
If they're walking along the edge and like him startling her, okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's
considered a
guys,
prank.
please let us know if that's a good prank. Because
Yeah,
I
I
would
need
not
to
be
know.
laughing at that. Because
Yeah.
It'd be a funny
I get
prank at that
scared
point.
with the heights. I definitely do. I don't even walk at the edge of the anything.
Yeah, but okay, in this case, it was a parking garage, right?
Mm.
Where so there was a wall there. So I'm not saying that they were walking literally on top of the ledge or something, but I'm saying if they were just walking along and if
And
somebody
how does
startled,
scaring someone would work? If you try to scare someone,
it
if
does.
you're no, it doesn't.
It does.
Like if you do that and there's like wall, I would be like just looking at you and be like that's
For
what
some
I
people it
would
works. I'm saying
do.
for some, not everybody. For some.
A lot of people are saying that she should go to the police and see if the garage
Yeah.
has surveillance.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like when she lifted it up and did that. That was
way
taking
much.
too far.
That is too much.
That was
'cause
taking too far.
anything could have happened, guys. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Someone said while they're at the police, she should say goodbye when he's about to get Yeah,
Say
Say
goodbye.
yeah, that was another weird thing. Like, oh my
What the hell?
god.
It's funny.
It's not. That was so strange.
Wait, what does that remind me of?
Divorce
Say
letter.
goodbye.
You
Is that a
too.
Godfather
Send
thing?
the divorce
I don't know.
papers.
Let's see.
It's like,
Say
wait.
goodbye.
So I was like, is that a Godfather thing
It
or
sounds
I
so menacing.
You think it's a
A
fake
song by Chris Brown. So there's that.
No. Okay. Never mind then. No, like the dialogue, say goodbye.
Like that quote, yeah, say
Like
goodbye.
sounds familiar for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure some movie had that where someone's
Yeah.
killing someone and be like, say goodbye. Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. All those bad pranks are bad pranks.
Yeah.
I think pranks gone wrong. No. Bad pranks should be the episode.
Terrible. Do you ever see like those YouTubers that like make their career on pranking people? Like I always think about it. If a group of like kids came up to me and tried to prank me, I think I would punch them in the face. Like I would not take it well, and I don't know how they. I don't like them.
I think Adit used to play pranks on me and my brother, but those pranks were like, oh my god, my favorite one is where, so at my parents' house, I'm talking about when my brother was in high school or middle school or something. I don't remember. So I would be in my room most of the time, right? And if I come out, I go back in, right? So I went out to grab something, and my brother probably heard me. So he went back in my room and hid in my closet to scare me, right? So he was in there.
Oh, that was from Hangover. Mr. Chad, little guy. Goodbye, Emma. Or can I say the?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I got
I was
it.
like,
Yeah,
wait,
no.
goodbye, MF. I was like, wait, that sounds familiar.
Yes.
So he was hiding in the closet, right? And then I was talking to my mom, I'm not kidding. For like a half an hour or so, I was outside and he was hiding in the couch to try to scare me. Then literally he got tired. He comes in outside and he goes, "Yo, go back in your room. I'm trying to scare you."
Oh, I love that. That's so funny.
Oh my God,
That's
it was like
great.
so funny when I was like, "Yeah,
Aw.
nice
See, that's
try."
a good prank because he didn't get to prank you.
But
He's
he
like,
used
"Come
to play
on."
those pranks where he would
Oh,
be like
yeah.
coming and out. But like I was used to it, right? And then
Yeah.
we'll just laugh about it. But like I still remember that where he's like he was so pissed. He's like, "Why aren't you coming?"
That's funny. That's innocent and nice.
I know. And he was my baby.
Yeah.
He was, I
So
think, in
sweet.
high school. No, I think in middle school.
Aw.
Middle school or high school.
How
Probably.
much
I don't
younger
know.
is he than you?
8 years.
8 years. Aw.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So in that case, have you guys had any pranks gone wrong?
Like that we did to someone?
Or
That you
someone
had
played
to
on us.
you either or either or.
I mean, I did jokes with me. He doesn't play pranks.
Yeah. Pranks are
He doesn't do
Mm.
pranks, I know. He plays jokes where sometimes I would be annoyed and I was like, dude, what the hell? Did you?
So the only one that I can remember right now, I think this one prank is widely done. And I think I remember trying it. You just call a random person. This is when you were a kid. I think at that point, that's when it was popular too. You call somebody and be like, "Is your fridge running?"
Oh, yeah. I
Wait,
love
what?
prank
I
calls.
don't know.
Wait,
You never heard no one ever called you? He's like, "Is your refrigerator running? You better go
No.
catch
get
it."
it? Yeah, it's a stupid
Like,
joke.
yeah, it is
It's
funny,
stupid,
actually.
but
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
like,
'cause
is your
like,
fridge
it's
running?
working.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
like you're like, you could check it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's working.
Never really
Or
called.
prank call
So
season.
fun.
Oh, prank call season. I wonder if there is a story prank calls on the Reddit. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God,
There's you
I'm
can find
sure there
something,
is.
but yeah, I think that's the only thing I
Did you
can
ever
think of.
Because I feel like you would have.
I might have had. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
more than half the time to play the prank, or I guess it wouldn't be. I guess it would be a prank, right, so to speak. Just me letting my dog loose around you.
That's just mean.
I was like, go get her.
He just tried to do it like 2 days ago.
Exactly. I was like, go get her.
He said, go get her. And then your dad got involved in that. And I was like, Uncle, stop. Like,
That's
yo, I wasn't expecting that from you.
Why are you scared of her? She looks so precious and sweet.
She does, but I'm scared, okay?
But
I'm
she
just
like
scared.
mean? Does she growl?
No, I'm just scared.
And my dog knew that she not to go after her. She's like,
No.
I was like, what are you doing? The dog staring, looking at me. She's like, I'm not doing that. She's like, I was like, what are you doing?
You know the funny thing? So it was like, so Ayan and Asha, they both wanted to get out. Ayan has been saying he wants dog, but he's scared of dogs.
Right.
He doesn't even. He wouldn't even. He was like me. Me and him are standing like.
He came nearby, but then he sprinted right away.
And he's like, "Mommy!" But Ashe went, like, played with her. She licked his face.
What?
I know, and I
She
was
was
like,
looking at. She was sniffing her face.
whatever. I was like, I did say I did not see it. I was way too far.
Yeah, it was like, I was like all up in his face.
I know, and then Aditya's like, "Oh, he let her lick his face," and I was like, "Ew, don't kiss me." But yeah, I'm just scared.
Yes.
All right, guys, if you have any good prank stories, please comment below and let us know what are your takes regarding this story. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.